Shalom, I want to begin a lesson off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double blessing and honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Back with another lesson through the spirit, man. Just wanted to talk about something that happened here in St. Louis. So I'll just start off with what I noticed yesterday. We just had a real big storm that passed by. That was probably like an hour and a half long, I want to say. There was a tornado that was, a couple tornadoes touched down and whatnot. And it was hailing. So yesterday, let me see. Hopefully I ain't say nothing.
2.5.
Oh yeah, kind of. So yesterday, me and my father were at the store. We looked in the sky, we seen this big ass cloud. Like, look at this, man.
2.5.
Right? Like, I had never seen a cloud that big in my life. Like, ever. Like, you just can tell, right? And then we get on the highway, and this is what it looks like. So this is 30 minutes after. All right, so I'm taking pictures of it. Man, look at how huge this cloud is, man. Literally. And then if I would have taken a picture of the other side of the sky, there was no clouds over there. It was all, this is all like facing towards, if you're going east, basically like downtown. It's like in that direction, which we didn't have to go that far. But
Nothing. This motherfucker look like a mountain.
now you can hear me say that. I was like, man, this mug looks like a mountain.
Nothing. This motherfucker look like a mountain. Yeah, it's like a mountain range.
That's tough.
You'd be surprised if Esau ain't manipulated and did something to make it look.
See, my pop said it, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Esau, Edom, manipulated it to look like that, right? So that's basically the basis of this lesson is weather modification, right? Because that big ass cloud was yesterday night. Then today we have a super bad storm. And this is just some of the pictures, man. The city is really fucked up. And this isn't even that bad. It's like, it's even worse stuff. This is from the brother. And I should have took a picture of the hail too. That was outside. It was literal golf ball size pieces of hail outside. And it's like 70, 80 degrees outside, man. When this is going on right now, it's 80 degrees. But when it was going on, it was probably like 70, man. So how is this hail? How is it ice falling out the sky? And them talking about big, like, it sound like somebody knocking at your door, somebody throwing something at your house big, like that. Not gunshots. It was louder than that. I just want to get like the basis of weather modification. Because I think those clouds and the stuff that was going on today had some type of correlation, man. Honestly speaking, I feel like it had some type of correlation. Because it was right before this, man. I was out earlier today. And I said to myself, man, it's really hot outside. It was like 80, it was high 80s. And it was sunny. There wasn't even no clouds falling in the sky. Like barely any. And then, just like that, by the time I got home, my brother had arrived. He was like, man, it's supposed to rain in 30 minutes. There's supposed to be a thunderstorm. I'm like, oh, damn, it was just sunny. Then I look outside. We both look outside. I'm like, oh, it's not bad. Then we start hearing stuff outside, man. It start getting progressively worse real quick. We start hearing stuff. We open the door, man, it's hailing and stuff. I'm like, oh, shoot. And it's getting real bad. I'm like, dang. Like that quick. And then it passed by real quick, too. And I was back sunny again outside.
Here's some pictures that we're showing you right now. In the
Fair use. Copyright disclaimer, 1976. I'm not using any of these clips or videos for monetary gain. It's for educational purposes only. So do not strike this down.
Here's some pictures that we're showing you right now in the city of St. Louis. That's the St. Louis Fire Department. And they are on the scene of what appears to be a partial building collapse. This is the tap room?
Yes, this is the Harlem Tap Room we've been talking about, 4161 MLK, and you can see extensive damage to the building there. Again, no reports of injuries so far as we know, but you can see bricks in the street. It looks like, it's hard to know what this looked like before, but it looks like the awning is torn, and definitely part of the building has fallen there.
Yeah, definitely damage here in the Ville neighborhood. And I think you're going to see some trees down in this area as well, and we're going to continue to see reports of additional damage coming through. Anybody getting hurt?
And you talk about wearing your shoes.
That's not even bad. Some of the coverage I was seeing, man, it was real bad. Typically, we don't get tornadoes like me. Like being in Huntsville all these years, since I've been in school, I'm kind of used to tornadoes and stuff because we always have tornado season coming. But like for it to happen back home, it's not as common. All right, hold on, super close.
Yeah, we just got hit by a tornado.
And this is in the city.
In the city of St. Louis. It is horrible out here.
It's probably like the west side or the north side. Look more like the west side. Good. I don't know.
Oh, the neighbors upstairs, they ain't came out yet.
You see, man,
yes, they are. They vans right there.
And my friends, man, even his crib, like they was working on their house. Some of the windows got blown out and all that stuff, man. Power lines down. A lot of gas. I heard like a lot of gas. Pipes being destroyed and stuff like that. Gas lines.
It's at our house. It's a gas. That's everything you hear is that gas coming on the side of our house.
Yeah, that's why that lady was coughing. I could tell. She needs to get away from over there. Yeah, man, I want to get this real quick before I go on and looking into it more. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, right? Which is Esau, Edom, the son of perdition. The son that brings destruction, man. That's what that word perdition means.
Strong's G 684. Apoleia.
Destroying, utter destruction of vessels, of perishing, ruin, destruction of money, the destruction which consists of eternal misery in hell. So let's get this. Weather modification, often through cloud seeding, is the international manipulation of weather patterns, primarily to increase precipitation or prevent damaging weather events like hail or hurricanes. Well, in this instance, That shit did not prevent it. Let me see. See, I never knew that. Apparently, it says it can hail in warm weather. That still don't make sense to me, though, because they always told us that heat rises. So wouldn't it be, you know what? I'm not even going to go too deep into it, man. It involves introducing tiny particles like particles into clouds, usually silver iodine, to create more ice crystals and promote precipitation. Beyond cloud seeding, other methods include techniques to disperse hailstorms and fog, as well as less common methods like attempting to weaken hurricanes. And weather modification has been going on for years. It says how does cloud seeding work? Weather stations monitor those. Motherfucker. Hope I got that. So alright. Weather stations monitor the atmosphere for suitable clouds. Planes equipped with specialized flares are launched. Salt is released into promising clouds. Supercooled water condenses around salt grains. So it looks like the forming of like hail. Water droplets become heavy enough to fall as rain. Right? This is the second time some shit like this happened. Last time I was here, during spring break, we got hail like that. Like, shit happened super quick, but this is way worse. I'm gonna read this article. Live coverage. I was watching this earlier. At least 2 tornadoes touched down, confirmed in the St. Louis region. Confirmed the St. Louis region on Friday after severe storms rolled through the area. Meteorologists confirmed a tornado touchdown in Clayton at around 2:45, and another touchdown northeast of the Sark. I never heard of that. At about 3 p.m. Touchdown came as residents in St. Louis City, St. Louis County, and portions of Metro East were put under a tornado warning through 3:15. Yep. Also issued in areas southwest. Yeah, we don't care about them. The storms caused damage to buildings and knocked out power to thousands of residents on Friday. The metro St. Louis area was under a level 4 or 5 threat of severe weather, and large hail have been the main concern. But a spate of tornadoes were reported around 2 p.m. There are 30,000 buildings in the city of St. Louis without power and 40,000 in the county. A weather impact alert was issued. That must be what them damn trucks is outside for. Because they keep driving by, and I know it's not the trash. It's gotta be Amber. So lock in, I'm about to see real quick. No? shit went out on my block. But, so let me continue. A weather impact alert was issued for several storms capable of producing tornadoes and baseball-sized hail from 1 p.m. to 7. The Storm Prediction Center upgraded St. Louis severe weather threat level to 4 out of 5. Our main reason for issuing impact alert day for Friday is to give you as much of a heads up on a potential potential of impactful and potentially disruptive weather. 5 on your side said the greatest, most widespread threat appears to be from large hail. And I agree. That shit was hitting the crib. and me and the brother was like, what the fuck? We thought something else was flying outside, like something bigger was hitting. But that hail was definitely, I said it, man. I could see it, I could tell, because I play golf, so I was like, yeah, that's definitely golf ball size. And I picked it up, and it definitely was golf ball size. And like they said, baseball size too. I wouldn't be surprised if it was bigger in the worser areas. All right, so it could be weather modification. It could not be. Ultimately, it's judgment, because it affected a lot of people too. Anybody who was outside waiting for metro or anything like that, they most likely got fucked up. Second Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And I want to get that again, man. I know I did a lesson on judgment yesterday, but hey. And I didn't even realize after that lesson that apparently 100 something else was killed in an airstrike that following day. The just Yahweh is in the midst thereof. This is F9 3 and 5. The just Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. I've cut off nations, their towers are desolate. I made their streets waste. The streets is waste right now, right? He ain't completely cut off or made this nation, this country desolate. But the streets is waste right now. That none passeth by. Their cities are destroyed so that there is no man, that there is none inhabitant, right? And of course, this is talking about, or we're going to see more of this in future prophecy, way worse. But hey, people are being affected by this, man. This is judgment, right? People losing their homes, all types of shit, man. I seen the one news clip, which it was on the live coverage. I didn't realize it till late, so I couldn't go back and like record it and nothing like that, because I thought I was watching a video at first. But shit, one lady, her whole house was collapsed, and there was a dude in a basement who was stuck. And I'm talking about a brick house, not no like wooden house with fucking siding. I'm talking about a brick house but collapsed. So, and they said the lady was in the disbelief. She was crying and shit. Yeah, judgment, man. The Lord's not bullshitting. Continuing on and on. Let me see. Oh yeah, let me get this real quick, and I might even end it off there. This is Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people shall not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord Yahweh hath not done it? So there's trouble in the city, all types of stuff going on. All at the hands of the Lord, man. Surely the Lord, Yahweh, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. All right? So, yeah, man, let me see. I'm going to go ahead and close it off there. And I wasn't really going to go too deep into that weather modification stuff. But Lord willing, the lesson was edifying. I just wanted to bring it to y'all. I thought it would be a good lesson, a good topic to talk about. So, with that being said, I'm going to close it off there. Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double blessing and honor to the apostles and elders, great ministers whom taught me this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. And until next time, I say Shalom, Israel. Shalom. And as always, we're one day close to the kingdom, man. Shalom.